Hey guys, welcome back to Brandon Does Barbecue. Today we are doing a grilled steak quesadilla. Now this quesadilla is not going to be your thin, flimsy, 2 a.m., 3 sheets to the wind Taco Bell quesadilla. This is going to be a quesadilla with volume, lots of flavor, and it's on the grill, so much better. So for this quesadilla, we are going to use hanger steak. Now, you may have never heard of hanger steaks. It's not a common cut. You're probably going to have to go to the butcher to get it. It's similar to skirt steak. I feel like it's got a little bit more flavor though. So we're going to start by trimming our steaks. Now, when you're trimming these steaks, there is a membrane that goes straight down the middle. You don't want that, it's chewy. So you're gonna slice to the side, slice on the other side, get rid of that membrane. Essentially, you're gonna have 2 steaks. Now we're gonna get our marinade together. We got all these flavors of Mexico. I think if we put them together and fuse them, it's gonna make those hanger steaks that much better. So, we're gonna start with some whole garlic cloves. Put it in your trusty blender. Do a little bit of kosher salt. We'll do some black pepper. And some crushed red pepper. If you don't want it too hot, you can leave it out. And then the juice of 1 freshly squeezed lime. Now we got a bundle of cilantro, so we're gonna take the stems off, throw the leaves in the blender. Then we'll do a rough chop of 1 shallot. Then we got some Mexicano hot sauce. Put a few dashes in there. And some olive oil to give it a more liquid consistency. And blend it up. Now that we got our ingredients blended up, we're gonna give it a taste test, see if we're heading in the direction that we want. Tastes like Mexico. Now it's time to get our steaks marinated. So you want to get yourself a big Ziploc bag. Get your steaks in there. Go ahead and get your marinade. And pour the deliciousness all over the meat. Make sure you get the meat evenly coated. Once you do, make sure you get all the air out of the bag. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge and let it hang out for a couple of hours. All right guys, our hanger steak's been marinating for about 2 hours. I got the Weber at 500 degrees, so we're gonna get it on there and get these cooked up. So now these are thin pieces of meat, so you don't want to overburn it. Just keep flipping routinely. I'd say every 30 seconds or so. So I've checked most of these small ones. They're all ranging around 135, 140, which we'll go ahead and take those off. This larger one, however, is at about 122, so we'll give that one a few more minutes. Alright guys, we took our steaks off the grill, now we got them resting. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our vegetables. In this bowl I got 1 green pepper, I got 1 red pepper, and we got half an onion. We're gonna go ahead and drizzle them in some olive oil. Go ahead and get those evenly coated. Then we're gonna hit them with some of Malcolm Reed's Grande Gringo. Get those mixed in there. Now that we got our veggies seasoned up, we're gonna go ahead and get them on the grill with this. If you don't have one of these, I would recommend getting one. Basically, it's just a pan with holes. It allows you to grill the vegetables without them falling in between the grates, and you still get that good char. So we'll get them on. So our vegetables have been on the grill for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna call them done. So we're gonna bring them inside. We're gonna go ahead and start building our quesadilla. All right, our steaks are all sliced up. But before I put them on the quesadilla, I've gotta try them. So let's pick this slice, I think is calling my name. That is phenomenally tender. It's almost got the consistency of a good filet, but it's a lot cheaper. You get a little bit of that cilantro flavor in there. It definitely tastes really good in a quesadilla. So, let's make one of those. All right, time to build. So we'll start with a 10-inch flour tortilla. We will layer on some very authentic Mexican cheese made by Kraft. They all taste delicious. All right, now we're gonna take our steak, just evenly disperse it on the tortilla. Then we will take some of our grilled veggies and layer those on top. Then we'll do one more layer of cheese. And go ahead and fold it over and give it a good press. Our grill's still going, so we're gonna go ahead and throw these quesadillas on. And we'll just kind of watch these for the next few minutes. Basically, we're just waiting for the cheese to melt, and we want to get a little bit of crust on this tortilla. All right, these have probably been on a total of, I don't know, 8 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and call these done. Just be very gentle. All right, our quesadillas are done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and slice into it. All right, the moment I've been waiting for, the taste test. So we're gonna go with this 10-piece. Cheese looks nice and melted. Mmm. 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 So many flavors. That pepper blast, I love that. Then you get a little bit of that steak. Plenty of cheese, gotta have cheese. And you do get a little bit of the char on the tortilla. It's really good. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. If there's anything you want to see me cook, feel free to drop it in the comments below.